Oh, hello everyone. We're going to talk some more about the Charm City Circulator real quick here. This is just coming off the top of my head. I did an email about the proposed $1 fee for Charm City Circulator. I got all emotional, and there's some simple actual solutions. The first thing is, I don't even believe that the state or the city, the government should be running something like this, a transportation system. They should just get rid of all, most of the permits, all the permits. Anyone should be able to run a bus system. They shouldn't have to pay incredible permit fees to start their own bus system. You and I just can't start a bus system. We'd have to go through so many regulations, it's insane. And I think the free market really solves this kind of problem. But in the situation that we're in, we're dealing with the government. This is what we're living in, the statist environment, should we say, where we have to deal with the government and their rules. So when you hear me yell about no dollar fee, it's taking into account the environment we're in. I wish we could, and I truly believe that we shouldn't have all these crazy regulations that don't allow people like me to start our own bus businesses. I mean, that really is the bottom line. Same goes with cabs, and right now it's like a cab mafia out there. I mean, you have to get a permit from the government. Why can't anyone just run a cab? Uber and all that stuff is great. I know the city paper likes to make fun of that, like it's like technology is bad, or that these young people getting rich off of the awesome idea are bad. We need more people like that. That's actually really good when entrepreneurs come up with ideas that totally get rid of this old style type government run business, so-called businesses where you have to get medallions for a cab. It's absolutely ridiculous. Lester Davis works for City Council President Jack Young, and he did email me about my video, and it's quite amazing. Lester Davis, if I write an article about Jack Young or I do a video about Jack Young and like 40 people watch it, Lester Davis somehow knows about it. So he's like the public relations guy. He's actually director of communications for the City Council President. And he's actually quite a hard worker. And so this is no disrespect to Lester Davis, but I think, why does the City Council President even need a director of communications? I mean, it's gotten to the point where everybody, we've got these public servants, and they need help, bunches of helpers that get paid tens of thousands of dollars and everything like that. I know I guess it's getting sort of sidetracked there. But I mean, again, that's the bottom line. I mean, the bureaucracy is gigantic, where they have all these people working for them. So Lester Davis does do a good job at his job, which I don't think should even exist. And I think that'd be a great way to save money. I mean, I think Lester is obviously a very competent person and can get a job in the private industry out there. And I really mean that. I mean, this guy he just gets on things in a second. But anyway, in the email, it says the council president is most interested in having a discussion about the overall health of the future of the service. And it goes on to say he is interested in hearing from the residents, the visitors. Also, the reason behind looking into the system is the fact that the current agreement agreement to operate the system is set to expire in a few months. Well, first of all, I mean, so people have to bid on the right to run this, government-run, government-owned bus system. I mean, that in itself is, I know that saves money, but you have to, you have to go through all these different rules, minority set-asides, whatever. I mean, they just don't give it to the lowest bidder. That's a big one. I mean, that's what they should do. Give it, if he wants to save some money, give it to the lowest bidder who's going to do a good job. Not all this other BS hoops they have to jump through. But again, he says he wants to hear from everyone. Well, this is how I communicate. This is how, I set up, I yell, and I just talk straight up. I don't believe, the way usually they want us to communicate with them, like for the taxes, they have these big tax meetings where like 2 people show up. It's all a big show when they want to have these hearings. These hearings are the most, oh my God, have you ever been to one of these hearings where they want to hear from the public? It's a big show that lasts for 5 hours and it accomplishes nothing. They're still going to do what they're going to do. So again, it goes back to my thing. Do videos like this. It gets Lester Davis's attention, it gets Jack Young's attention. I mean, that's a great first step. It's better than going to some 5-hour hearing where you get to talk for 5 minutes and they just are asleep, where Helen Holton's on her BlackBerry or Sheila Dixon's on her BlackBerry or whatever, giving you respect, listening to, yeah, right. They don't listen to a word you say. It's all a big show. So that's it. Take care. BaltimoreHourly.com.